toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Utes will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Morton. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Utah's offense will get the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Makes it past the marker. It's a running one. Touchdown, Utah! And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Back to throw, it's Morton. It's on target and complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down. Finds a tight end. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to a return at about the 28-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give to the left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got an open man. It's a seam wide open. The tag. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Utes.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Syracuse is going to enjoy the trip back to Central New York after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there inside the Dome, and suddenly it's quite the resume. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Devin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Dropping back, it's Morton. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got
to be. How I'm drawing? What'd I do? It was cold. I told you they'd be playing with me. So I waited patiently to go on break. Yeah. 1:30 came, nobody came back. 2 o'clock came. She's like, you can go to the day. Because that was just crazy. You're going to get your whole 8, though. I said, okay. And I was there at 7:45. I had to go get my food from her end. That's what I was doing, though. Why you say that? But you're not.
Because what is you talking about? Like, first of all,
What?
I'm not you start.
No, say it. I'm listening.
I'm not you start again.
No, you don't have me try. Say it. That's hard.
It took you 48 minutes to walk there, bro.
It didn't take me 48 minutes. I still had to wait for my food. I was trying to eat
So
some
you
shit.
wasn't in the store?
Up to Point Breeze. I was about to walk in the store when you called me.
Oh, so you really just on playing with me. Okay.
I'm not. Oh my gosh. I'm not even playing.
All right. Niggas get these little Pepsis.
Did you see me walking? I know you seen me walking.
Niggas get their little Pepsis and just.
When we was texting when I first did the checkers thing, I was still in the building. So what are you talking about?
Can you order some pizza, please?
Pizza?
Yeah,
I thought you said Wendy's.
obviously.
I'm about to share my phone because I don't know no pizza places.
I know you can't order 2 things at once.
Now my mom's address coming up. Because they was going to send me food, so the job, if I would have ordered it and then check it. Pizza. Wait, let me type in pizza. City View.
Let's buy one, get one free. That's what we got last time. That shit was too high.
City View was hard. City View was though. And I used to work for Beata. When he used to have our meetings, we used to always have City View pizza.
I'm gonna put some to my man from Northeast.
City View, Domino's, Marinara's, Pizza Hut.
Bro, what's the cheapest? That was good.
I have no clue, but maybe Domino's 40% off pizzas. Build your own pizza, 40% off. That's like a personal opinion.
Is that fucking pork?
Build your own pizza. I mean, you can get whatever you want on it. Wisconsin, 6 cheese, ultimate pepperoni, pizza, half and half pizza. And mostly all their pizzas 40% off. These fries hot as shit. Hmm? You what? I don't know what you're talking about.
How come you can't hear?
They're getting ready.
You know what?
Up or down? Up or down? Because this is going backwards.
Stop playing with me, bro. And go the other way.
Go down. Oh.
You keep playing. You
Think I'm
hitting the
getting
screen.
sick.
You hitting the screen up, and it goes down. It's technical. Chicken.
I know.
I'm really not trying to spend more than $20.
Huh?
Not trying to spend more than $20.
Ain't there a pizza store right in the corner from you?
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel like walking there? I was about to say, get them some pizza, order it on the phone and go pick it up.
Oh, it's 15 degrees.
No, it's really cold out.
I'm not going nowhere.
It's really cold. It was even freezing this morning.
Oh no, nigga, I was out there. That shit was drawn. And last night was disrespectful.
Yeah, it's really cold.
Like, what? I'm not going anywhere. That is out. But
You want to see Pizza Hut?
niggas still gotta eat. 40% off, you can't eat though. But I was trying to see what the pepperoni was.
The what?
What the pepperoni was.
At Domino's? I think it's good.
Alright, go ahead.
Snow.
Cheese pizza.
1658.
Create your own pizza, and you can get a free item.
And the free item is cheese.
Alright, that's cool. Get that.
Medium or large?
Yeah. Nothing extra.
Pizza sauce. Pizza toppings. Oh yeah, they stuff pork today because it's a Italian sausage. Chicken sausage.
That is, because all that shit is money.
Beef. Oh, it might not be. Or you don't want none of that though. You just want plain pizza. That's right. Well, I get caught and send it through Apple Pay. That's cashier might take it. I don't know what they've been doing, taking out payments.
1839.
Mm-hmm. Samira Satchel. Smells good. Oh, I forgot to say your vase. Look at the flowers the little boy sent her.
You don't tell me you was getting up early.
I didn't know.
When you found out, you didn't tell me either.
I just found, bro, I just told you because I just found out. That's why I'm happy because I had a little editing. Not gonna lie. You dying? Huh? What's wrong? What? Ew.
Food man.
Oh my god.
Something else. Samara not feeling good.
But she dying.
Really be feeling like that, bro. Some food maybe.
You
intermediate
ain't
part,
trying to be
and
sure.
then
I
you
don't
take
never
shots
care
down the
about
field.
voting.
This will
Last
loosen
time I
up some
voted
shots for later in the game.
before
Works
he
his way
became
to the
president.
41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Last
It
time
was
I
so important
voted,
this
I was
offense
with
was
my
able to
Aunt
find a way to
Carol,
get in the
and the
rhythm, and
girl
the
shit
running game
happened,
is now
and I'm
helping that.
done.
2
They
straight
still the
punts
votes.
on their
That's
previous
all.
2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find
She
some
did
creases to
all this to
run
get me
through,
to
and it's
vote, and they
really
did
helping
that
out this
school
offense.
shit. So
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO,
and
knowing
they
he wanted to get it
still
out of his hands fast. He just
and
needs to
they
make a more
still did
accurate
it.
throw moving forward.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Okay, so
Gets him inside the 20, still
They
going.
still did it.
A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. And the Red Raiders didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically
They
down
sent
the
the
field.
money.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Missed
About
receiver
to
there,
call
it's
him.
incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that
About to
time by the
call him.
quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Carter. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They made some plays. He just hasn't been quite with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. He'll pull it on the read. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive?
First down.
Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Red Raiders! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Kickoff here and all lined up, and we are ready to put toe to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Got his man downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties and make them come up, but the defensive line. They're thinking run as well. Slows down the pass.
There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Behind his tight end. And the runner is down, and so is a...
She want to put her number in. 215. Send 20 because they going to charge her like $1 to put it in her April Pay. You got it? Huh? Put her number in 215. Word 10. 5915.
Samara S. 2002.
No, Samira Aj.
It's the only one that came up.
Let me see.
Share my screen. You see?
You came up with the picture? No, not that one. That's her own kid shit. Why this one not coming up?
What's the last number?
215-410-5915.
Samara. There we go. That's it.
Samira Aj here with the picture.
Did you get it?
I feel like walking back upstairs. You sending it? Okay.
When he send you that money, just hold it for later.
Mm-hmm.
He about to send you.
Huh? Okay. Meet with her with okay.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play, Well, they did on that one. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Trying play action. Unloads it left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. You got to start fast in Big 12 play. And I love the play call. Get it to the running back, chew up some yards so you make 3rd down more manageable. 3rd and 10, 3rd and 9, Jesse. Now as a quarterback, I can be successful.
Yeah, and I think the play worked in part because the defense was expecting pass and that down and distance. So it begs the question now on 3rd and long again.
Running free. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Makes the catch. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They say nobody got no trouble with it.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give them 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down. Now they need to put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's
the fact that she can call you and you can come and, you know what I'm saying?
Into a soft spot, get the ball in your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
She got
and he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
I said, this nigga wants some pizza. I don't really want that
and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense has been able to force a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Can they do it this time? And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
I knew you was getting it done.
3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
You know you're not baby, don't you?
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They are up by 7 over Ball State. They'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
How about that one, Kevin? We'll be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pulls it in. It's Douglas. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Oh, yeah. And the guy
To
is
the air. It's
surprising,
Morton.
man. I knew it.
Finds his man. It's Douglas.
That's why when she said
He's
it, I
brought
said,
down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Samir was like she can go there if she want to go there, but
Going to swing it on second down.
And I knew she wasn't talking about
Caught
it.
near the sticks. It's Eakin. They get him out of bounds.
See,
Couple
he's
yards
never
short
been
of
in that
midfield.
field.
They'll mark it at the 48. And this
And here
offense
she is,
is
she's looking
rolling.
it up.
That's what I'm saying.
To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Douglas.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands. It's Eakin.
I mean, are we
I like the
soft?
slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
I really not surprised nothing that little girl did.
He's looking to throw on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and
Didn't she
say,
just be
third shot,
out?
I'd love for you to
Is
run
it?
it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking
That's
up
my
and
whole
going the
thing.
next for this
Hey.
defense.
And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
All
Oh,
good.
he's
Right,
all
strike
right.
the iron hot, too, before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it
Part of
up.
that problem.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out fast. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Yeah.
This quarterback
I
right
feel
now is a
sorry
groove,
for
and he's doing a
Meadows,
nice
too.
job in
Don't
precept. He's reading the
usually
coverage,
not.
and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great
Steve
game.
was about to get the fucking
He'll make a
touchdown.
play
I
on
can see
third
if she,
down. He's
I don't
got it
know,
up
she
for the
hot.
first as they mark it at the 32. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the
I could
half.
say Shaw
And the
cut
Utes
out
will snap it on
the
first
older
and 10.
one, but he is like better with the younger one. So it's very from the
Wants to go up top on
Jesus.
first down.
Oh,
He's got
yeah,
him.
oh, yeah.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Now
They say,
they're starting
if
to
they
feel
like it, I
They got
love
a
it.
first down at the 44. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking downfield on first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first two quarters today from there in
I want
Salt
to see
Lake
that
City.
too.
And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice Eccles Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
We were doing for 2 hours.
The Red Raiders will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Wants to throw on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
So what you talking about?
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll sneak it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Gets it past the marker.
They are ordering
Pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action on first down. Fires on the move. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Working that left side now. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just moving.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time.
Like
field goal, miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
What you do that for?
The give from the gun. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. And the Red Raiders want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Catch in the middle, it's Carter. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And here they They come almost all the way back.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to
So
him short.
when you
Now,
shake your
these
like
guys
that,
are
that's
being
what they
so
mean.
dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays
What
for your
time
offense
is
and put points on the board in a hurry.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Miami had a dominant win, the kind the folks in South Florida were used to in 2001. Ken Dorsey, Quentin Portis, and Jeremy Shockey led the Canes to a national title. Talk about a special team. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game
That
there,
was
Kevin.
crazy.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Second down. And the pass is incomplete, jars loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You can tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
Oh,
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started.
She's going to debate about
They might want another play.
her fix a
Third
play.
down play from the gun. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
I don't even know who y'all talking about.
You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense
Sierra,
on the field inside his own 30.
I know.
Converts on fourth down.
You know what Sierra was like, because I showed you her
The
before.
sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Utes come to the line with
She
a
lived
fresh
on
set
20
of
and
downs.
Mars all her life. I think she's like all them from like 20 or 22, if I'm not mistaken. Or some of them. I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna put that on. I'm gonna say something.
The Utes are marching down the field.
Yeah, I ain't gonna put that on everybody. I remember when Papa lived on Earth
To the
Street
air on first down.
before he moved
Can't find his man as he took
to
a
the
shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of
he said one day he heard somebody like knocking on his door, like banging on his door.
You can throw the ball a ton. You can
And it was
trust him.
her,
Getting
and she
the
was
ball to
like, I
different
can't
wide
even see what all the
receivers.
fuss
He's
about.
really in a good groove the last couple games.
Takes the handoff. It's Parker.
I said, bro, I don't have girls like that.
Wedge it back to the line of
You
scrimmage.
know, if you was in here with a girl,
Just gotta
if you
wonder
had
how
a
frustrated this
girlfriend,
guy is,
and I
especially
said, I'm
after the
just not
success
a
he had in the
nigga.
last
I don't
game
deal
out,
with
which
it,
is
talk
up and
to, and
going
none
in
of
this
that.
one. He has
I'm
not
just
been
not
able
gonna
to
go
get
and knock
himself
on your
into a
door.
rhythm.
Talking
There's
about,
been
I'm
way
trying to
too
see
much
what all the fuss
penetration
about.
up front defensively. They've been able to
Yeah,
stop him in
talk
his
to me on
tracks.
horse shit.
And talk
I've
about
never even
spreading the
heard of
ball
that
around.
before.
Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Never heard of it.
I'm trying to see what all the fuss about. So,
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
never been one of them.
After swapping into the field, they gave
I'm
him a little
so
time to
bad for the
figure out how
niggas
they'll open the
that
final
wife
period
and his
here on
chicks and
third
his
down.
baby 56. But I don't feel bad. I just feel like
From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
You can have
That's
getting
why it's so
bored in your
important for this
prime.
defense to win first and second down. You set
I'm
up third and
saying.
longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can
Like
get
a
the pass
bunch of
rush going.
niggas
Everybody
and
in the back end
like, when
expecting
young,
throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
But it's a time when
Now this is
you
rolling the
get
dice, or perhaps they've gone
and
outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down.
I'm kidding.
He'll try to throw
you
and pick up
can't.
the
How
first
can you
down.
say that? And I'm about to hear your comments
He's
into
got it.
it.
First down and more.
I'm about to screen record. Not screen record. I'm about to show you what she said in that message just the other day. And she was so forward in her day. And how you live with a nigga and you only get 6 and 5 years.
Nothing in the second half. It's first and 10.
You're not like taking nobody's
Nobody's trying to hear that, bro. She's fucking somebody. She just fucked somebody's husband. She's a liar. I don't want to hear that shit.
Okay, now.
Yeah, you don't know why she fucking.
A million niggas in the street.
You don't know that.
Nice job by this defense.
Right.
And shutting down the run game
You
so
don't.
far.
I feel like people change, and when somebody buries you,
People don't be. People be lying. She not telling y'all everybody she fucked. They fucking.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll throw on third down. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead.
It's just like a level of respect that I'm going to have from the whole team and from myself. Like, I'm just not.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check him out.
My daughter's age and their age range.
They'll go to the counter. Quick spin on the run. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this.
And I'm married. Like, I'm a disrespect my husband. Like, really?
Just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense. Wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
She just got out of school like 5 minutes ago.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking downfield. It's
Where she running?
got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34.
You know, she just got out of school at 3:30.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a
There's
couple of
one here.
times.
It's a
It's
mirror
first
here.
and 10 again. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's sticky. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
A paper truck.
Now on 2nd down.
I think I got a short.
Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. Turning it on. They bring him down, but
You just told me earlier.
and this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence of this offense to get things done. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here?
I would never do that. No matter what I heard numerous stories about numerous niggas. What they do, how they do it, all that.
This offense has definitely got to take a second right here in this game. This is the most important play of the game. It's 4th down. We got to get the first down.
Like, what?
Over the clock and the time running. They got to make sure they get a conversion.
Or if your girlfriend live with you or whatever. Like, that was crazy.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game,
Where's control the market?
My defense is going to have to make it.
It's blocked. Now they've got to get on it.
Don't you ever forget it.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Utah has a back on the offense coming onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Quickly trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Pass, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth. It's keep that clock running. It's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw, it's Dampier. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback. Getting it out quick.
Said he's essentially 20.
Lining up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and it's important. The lead is a touchdown now at 6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Indiana unleashed a furious offensive attack and reminded folks in Bloomington of what things were like when Lee Corso was in charge. And
I'm about to show you right
now.
now.
Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Dampier. Good timing on the quick out. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game.
Breaks into the open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Yeah.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown!
That touchdown ties the game, so you're expecting them just to kick the extra point, take a 1-point lead. Seconds left now. You got to play great defense here to try to ice this game and get the win.
Let's see.
Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And they take the lead. And now, in the waning moments, they're so close to a win. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. on the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Morton. He's taking a deep shot. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. The offense set for a first down play. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. The holder will find a spot at the 38-yard line. That means a 48.
That's a cool easy.
And a chance to win it. He slides that just inside the right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works. A ton of points. Defenses learn as you go.